Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I know, I'm like a broken record, right? I gotta come up with something better. Okay, so what today's video is about is the Wild Witch Oracle. This was sent to me by Llewellyn. It is a Blue Angel deck for my review. So this is what the back looks like. This is what the box in itself looks like. Which it's wonderful. These are great for storage. So the Wild Witch Oracle, Shapeshifters, Rebels, and Queens. This is by Tess Whitehurst and artwork by Tammy Wampler. And this is what it says on the back. The brave spirits of this deck, the queens, shapeshifters, and rebels, are here to call you back to your native wildness, to remind you that you are wise, independent, empowered, and free. Featuring 44 bold heroines voiced by author Tess Whitehurst and beautifully illustrated by artist Tammy Wampler. The Wild Witch Oracle delivers messages that enliven your courage to create a life that's truly authentic. From astrological goddesses to nature sprites, fairy queens to historical monarchs, the supernatural and the human collide, awakening your innate divine powers. What do you yearn for? Feel into your question and draw a card. These feminine role models will respond with practical guidance to shake up the status quo and reclaim your righteous inheritance, your primordial power and unique magic. I cannot wait to dig in. 160-page guidebook also. So that's the box. I've already taken the cards out. This is what they look like. This is the backs. They are quite large. This is the guidebook, which I want to read out of the guidebook to you. This is what the contents page looks like. The artwork is just beautiful. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. This is another like heavy book because it's high quality pages. So it says your wildness beckons. Your natural state. Your natural state is one of liberation, inspiration, and incredible power. You are a creature of the elements and the earth, most at home with the fire of the sun enlivening you. A vision of glimmering water replenishing your spirit, your bare feet on the fertile soil, and the wind blowing through your hair. The feminine spirits of this deck, the queens, shapeshifters, and rebels, are here to call you back to your native wildness, to remind you that you are wise, independent, empowered, and free. No one owns you. Nothing limits you. Your choices and your authority are your own. You are a divine child and a priestess of the goddess. A current of primordial power runs through you. You can channel it for healing, transformation, and manifesting the truest and most authentic desires of your heart. Some of the cards in this deck depict goddesses from world religions. You will discover that their stories often unfold for us differently here than they have in the past. In other words, in the present moment and through the context of this oracle deck, the goddesses reveal more of their secrets and bring more of their mysteries to light. The rise of the great goddess, the upswing of the feminine principle, and the living spark in each glorious work of art alchemically interweave, allowing us to perceive and understand these ancient myths with greater lucidity and depth. Queens and other distinguished leaders now in the spirit realm, but who once walked the earth, also appear in this deck. While most of these historical figures would probably not have identified themselves as witches, they are distinguished by the authority that they wield in life, along with their mastery of transforming and manifesting conditions in accordance with their will. Invariably, they are women who made their own rules and refuse to shrink themselves to fit into restrictive cultural paradigms. In some cases, the acute injustices that they faced allow them to confer a unique wisdom to us now that they are on the other side. You will also encounter fairies, astrological priestesses, and forces of nature. They too swirl their currents of primordial and archetypal wisdom into the mix. All the feminine divinities and ascended masters in this deck are here to call you back to your independence and remind you of your power. Your wildness, your magic, and your radiant beauty are already right here within you. The time to awaken to them is now. So, I just wanted to read that to you, so you got an idea of what to expect with this walkthrough. So we've got Bloudewed or Bloodwed, I'm not sure. Be true to yourself. Alder Witch, tend to your wellness and emotions. Melissa, awaken to sweetness. Amberella, heal old patterns. Virgo Priestess, establish order. Thetis or Thetis, claim absolute authority. Anne Boleyn, refuse to be controlled. Capricorn Priestess, get to work. Oshun, blessings will flow. Cleodna, the heart heals. Eleanor of Aquitaine, be impeccable. This is really lovely. Very, very lovely. The cardstock is so nice. I mean, it's like your Blue Angel. Etain, you are eternal. Liban, this is an initiation. Aradia, work with magic. This is just so pretty. And I am such a sucker for goddess decks. I have several, and I've even passed along several. But can you really have too many goddess decks? Libra Priestess, balance and beautify. Minerva, practice your craft. Hespera, adjust your perspective. Sorry, I wanted to pause that because of the washing machine. Alkanost, or Alkanost, fly up and out of drama. Redwood Queen, expand into wealth. This is just so pretty. Mauve or Maeve, be fearless. Circe, you make the rules. Angelica, protect your energy. Queen Mac, give yourself what you need. Is that Map? No. Mab, oh, Queen Mab. Right. These are throwing me off. Because you can't tell whether or not it's supposed to be something else. Scorpio Priestess, own your sexuality. I think it's a lovely font, but I don't like it when they do that because it makes it difficult. Especially for people that have eyesight issues. Which mine is not nearly as bad as other people that I know, but it's bad enough. Morgan Le Fay, embody the divine feminine. Samovila, heal the planet. I think these are just so beautiful. Oak Queen, take a break. The artwork is just so pretty. Sinan, don't wait for permission. Arian rod, or Arian rod. Heal with the moon. Stella Maris, you are safe. Eagle Priestess, channel the highest light. Oh, I love her. Oh my gosh. That is so excellent. Sayer, Ibermith, be independent. Queen Victoria, triumph over bullies. Black Annis, you are not for everyone. Well, she's for me because I think she's gorgeous. Aries Priestess, bust through blocks. Love it. Aspen Princess, dance with change. Melusine, you need quiet time. Beautiful. Verdandi, now is the time. Freya, hold on to your center. Elizabeth Woodville, reign without apology. Angraboda, find your sanctuary. Mary Queen of Scots. I love that there are queens in this. Mary Queen of Scots, guard your throne. I wonder if Queen Elizabeth is in this also. Ostara, seeds will sprout, flowers will bloom. Isis, manifest a miracle. Nope. All right. Let's shuffle it. We'll pick a few to read out of the book, see how it reads, see what the book looks like, whether or not we got any spreads or... Now, this is too long for me to be able to shuffle it, so it would be a side shuffle for me. And these are thick cards. But it's easy enough to do that and get a good mixture. Yeah, they're not the best at fanning, but they're not the worst either. They will fan, just not in that beautiful, smooth way, right? Ooh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at the snakes running through her hair. Ooh. We're going to do you over here. Oh, beautiful. All right, so let's check out the book here. So 24. This is what it looks like. We've got that and that. Scorpio Priestess, own your sexuality. Your sexuality is a sacred, magical current of energy. You can channel it for pleasure, influence, manifestation, and alchemical transformation. Claim it fully and let no one else siphon any portion of your power. The magical treasure that is yours, your sexuality is not a set of behaviors to be quantified or labeled. It's not a show for others. How much or how little any given person is attracted to you or approves of you is in no way an indicator of your extrinsic value or worth. The Scorpio Priestess reminds you that your sexual energy is synonymous with your power. That's why the outside world may attempt to steal it from you, to teach you that you should feel ashamed of it, or measure your worth based on it, or offer it to others in a specific way. There are corporations, organizations, and abusive individuals who seek to co-opt and channel your sexuality for their own selfish agenda and gain. You are currently under the shadow of illusion. Someone or something has convinced you that your power is not safe or proper to claim or express. Perhaps you believe there is something wrong with your sexual desire or lack thereof. Maybe you think that your body needs to be a certain age or weight or to possess attractiveness in a particular form in order to be loved, desired, or valid. Look deeply and see that such illusions come not just from fleeting values imposed upon you from the outside world, but also from financial or fictional conditions that have nothing to do with you anyway. What you imagine others to feel, think, or believe. Set an inner boundary now. Refuse to be held back or minimized by these specters of social anxiety and cultural prejudice. Not only are they restrictive and small-minded, they are also false. Send them back now to the native nothingness where once they came by refusing to entertain them for one moment more. If you feel pressure to behave a certain way, sexually or otherwise, this will cause you to feel drained. Step back from any behaviors that you feel compelled to display and reconnect with your innermost self. Instead of asking yourself what others want or how you can validate your worth in their eyes, ask yourself, what do I want? What feels good to me? Without outside pressure or standards, how do I want to experience the joy of being in my body and the pleasure of being alive? The answer to such questions will illuminate your path. That was so amazingly good. Oh my goodness. So we'll do an example reading of what 38 says. Verdandi, now is the time. Stop obsessing about the past or worrying about the future. Anchor yourself in the present. Inhabit your body and be exactly where you are. While you remember the past and anticipate the future, these only exist as concepts in your mind. Truly, there is only ever one moment now. Verdandi, whose name means becoming, is one of the three Norns in Norse mythology. Oh, that's right. More powerful even than the gods, the Norns are three sisters who tend to Yggdrasil, the world tree, and tirelessly weave our fate. Urd is the Norn of the past, Skuld is the Norn of the future, and Verdandi is the Norn of the ever-present now. I didn't know that. While you can certainly heal and learn from your past and affect positive change in the future, the only time you can do either of these things is now. So don't get so distracted by thoughts about the past or future that you neglect to access the magic that exists only in the present. And take care not to postpone your happiness by placing conditions on your joy. Take a deep breath and notice the scent of the air and the way it feels in your nostrils, chest, and belly. Tune into your body and feel gravity anchoring you into the earth. Gaze at the trees dancing in the breeze and the clouds moving through the sky. Accept everything that's here now, within you and outside of you. Claim it. Weave it into the pattern. Let it be. If you look back on your life experience, you can see how happenings that appeared random or even unfortunate turned out to have silver linings that you never could have foreseen. That is so true. You can also reflect on times that you worried incessantly about things that never actually happened or that did happen but turned out to be fine. Exactly. Oh my gosh, so true. So don't waste time on regrets and don't fritter away your life force worrying about things that you can't control. Once you connect with a sense of mindful presence, if you feel guided to act, act. If you feel guided to wait, wait. If you feel guided to be still, be still. You can help establish mindful presence through meditation, spending time in nature, unplugging from technology, or simply taking a deep breath. Conscious breaths. Deliberately let go of worries, disempowering stories, and everything else that siphons off your energy and distracts you from your moments of joy. Man, Tess Whitehurst, you are a wonderful writer. I love this so much. Now we've got 11. Your write-ups are really packing a punch. So Eleanor of Aquitaine, be impeccable. Sorry, this is what it looks like. Claim your right to the throne. Impeccably embody the authority that you were born to wield. Be assured that you are qualified and ready for the role destiny has chosen for you to play. Yes, I love that. Your present task, path, or role is both challenging and significant. It will require you to draw upon all of your assets and strengths. Trust your abilities. Gather your troops and be the self-possessed ruler that you were born to be. As the wife of two powerful kings, Eleanor of Aquitaine was crowned queen of two countries during her lifetime, first France and then England. But before and beyond adopting these titles, she was an heiress and ruler in her own right as the Duchess of the vast and prosperous lands of Aquitaine, which she wisely governed throughout her long life. Highly educated and meticulously trained in the ways of court, politics, diplomacy, and battle, Eleanor of Aquitaine was also naturally intelligent and adept. Despite kidnapping attempts and endless grabs at her status and money, Eleanor managed to outshine every other ruler of her day, significantly influencing custom, fashion, trade, tradition, and law, not just during her lifetime, but also for centuries to come. Who are your allies? Call on them now. Also be ready to put all of your wisdom, knowledge, and goddess-giving gifts to work. This is not a time to sit back and let things take their course. Also, be honest with yourself. Is there anyone in your inner circle who may not be worthy of your trust? Look clearly at what is happening and open your eyes to see false friends and deceptive maneuvers. At the same time, strive to be impeccable in all areas. Honor your values. Balance knowledge with intuition. Be kind and fair, but also be cunning and, turning the page, and tough. Be wise enough to recognize that you can't change, but don't hesitate for a moment to proactively change the things that you can. All the while, dress and behave with elegance. Attend to the details of your self-care and remember that your beauty is an asset and a resonant expression of your power. Take the time to burnish your presentation until you look and feel like the proud and powerful queen that you are. Eleanor of Aquitaine did not question her right and ability to rule over her world. Neither should you. Right. Oh, wow. That was so good. Okay, so there were some, I think I did see some spreads in here. Even how to prepare the deck for use. There's a saying in here. Another one. How to do a reading with the Wild Witch Oracle. And then we've got a 1 card, a 3 card, and a 4 card. And then I believe it goes right into the cards. Yes. Goes right into the cards. And then we've got information in the back about the author, about the artist, beautiful ladies, and then more publications from, or more items available from Blue Angel. All right, so I've got some pairings for you guys, and I loved those write-ups. What did you think of those write-ups? So the first pairing I thought of is the Hedge Witch Tarot. This is by Angela Rizzo and Tudor Beth. And we have the World and Princess of Wands with Redwood Queen. Expand into wealth. We've got a Radio with Work Your Magic and Ace of Cups and King of Swords. That is perfection right there. We've got Sinan with Don't Wait for Permission, with the Cupid, which is like the lover, or the Cupids, which is the lovers, and 4 of Swords. Arian Rod, Heal with the Moon, and the Devil, and the Hanged Man. We've got Stella Maris with You Are Safe. It's the 4 of Wands and 5 of Swords. I think these look really good together. We've got Oshun with Blessings with Flow, with the Star and the Tower. Oh, Blessings will flow. Yeah, I like these together. We've got Maeve with Be Fearless, King of Wands, and Eight of Wands. Yes, I love that. Let's see what else we've got. So the next one is the brand new release, the Battle Tarot. So we've got the King of Swords, Six of Coins with, oops, already did Maeve. With Cleodna, with the Heart Heals, with Six of Coins and King of Swords. We've got Amberella, Heal Old Patterns, with Eight of Coins and Nine of Batons. Yes. These are different kinds of artwork, but I like them. I like the contrast of them. Cersei with You Make the Rules and Two of Batons and Five of Cups. Black Annis, You're Not For Everyone, Eight of Cups and Queen of Swords. And you know what? That's okay. That is A-okay. We got Aries Priestess, Bust Through Blocks with Seven of Cups and Page of Batons. We'll do one more. We've got Angelica with Protect Your Energy with Knight of Swords and Knight of Batons. Oh, how nice. Let's see what else we got. So the next one I thought of is the Thoth Journey Tarot. And this is one that I got from Kickstarter. It's an Aquarius edition. And this is by Joanna Kate Grant and Aya Liu. I'm not sure. So we got Two of Fire and the Magus. With Eagle Priestess, Channel the Highest Light. Yes, these are fabulous. Got Eight of Pentacles with the Princess of Swords. With Morgan Le Fay, Embody the Divine Feminine. Wow. Oops. We've got Samovila with Heal the Planet with Three of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Wow. These are beautiful together. I love the colors and everything together. We've got the Hermit and the Page of Cups with Queen Mab. Give yourself what you need. This is the Page of Cups. Did I say the Queen of Cups? We've got Virgo Priestess, Establish Order with the Three of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. We'll do one last one. We've got Thetis or Thetis with Claim Absolute Authority with Three of Wands and Nine of Swords. Wowza. Let's see what else we got. So the next one I thought of that I rarely ever pull out is the Llewellyn Tarot. I think it's beautiful. I want to get rid of these borders and I've just been too lazy to do it or just not quite ready to do that yet. But anyways, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles with Mary Queen of Scots. Guard your throne. We've got Ostara with Seeds Will Sprout, Flowers Will Bloom with the Hermit and Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. We've got Isis with Manifest a Miracle with the Empress and Eight of Cups. Nice. We've got Queen of Swords and Death with Alder Witch. Tend to your wellness and emotions. Oh, my goodness. We've got Aspen Princess with Dance with Change with the Emperor and Temperance. Yeah, I do think that these look good together. What do you guys think? I do. I think when we have borders like this, also it helps soften like different kinds of art. It almost like it's like a palette cleansing kind of before you get to the other art. At least that's kind of the way I see it. So we'll do this last one and I've got more to try. Got Six of Pentacles and the Horned One with Melusine. You Yeah, Melusine. You need quiet time. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is another recent deck that I got, which is the Earth Magic Tarot by Daniel Martin Diaz. We've got the Page of Coins and Knight of Swords with Freya. Hold on to your center. Elizabeth Woodville, Reign Without Apology. She was the White Witch, right? 6 of Cups and 9 of Coins. Interesting. I do actually like the artwork together also. 2 of Coins and Ace of Coins with Angraboda, Find Your Sanctuary. What that? Is that Sayer? Ibermythe, Be Independent, King of Swords, and the Devil. Oh, Queen, Take a Break, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Oh yeah, it's definitely time for a break. Enjoy some downtime with your loved ones. Bloodwed, Be True to yourself, Ace of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Oh, that's really good. Last one. Libra Priestess, Balance and Beauty with 6 of Coins and 5 of Coins. Yes. Let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is the Be Tarot by Christopher Hughes and artwork by Nadia Turner. And this is also a Llewellyn, or this is a Llewellyn deck. So we've got Prince of Swords and Ace of Swords with Melissa. Awaken to Sweetness. We got Queen Victoria with Triumph Over Bullies with the Star and the Sun. Oh, that's fabulous. Anne Boleyn, Refused to be Controlled with the Emperor and Queen of Wands. Etain, You Are Eternal with 10 of Wands and the Hanged One. I do think that these look lovely together. I skipped one. So we've got Minerva, Practice Your Craft with the Devil, and 4 of Swords. Interesting. We've got Hespera with Adjust Your Perspective with the Magician, and Melissa, or the High Priestess, right? Let's see what else we got. So the last one I thought of is Witch Sister Tarot. This is by Julia Jeffrey, and this is also a Llewellyn publication. So we've got the Hierophant with Tradition, and the Moon with Moonchild, and Hespera with Adjust Your Perspective. We've got Liban with This Is Your Initiation with Flow, and what? Nickniven, the High Priestess. Right, that's fabulous. We got Capricorn Priestess with Get to Work with 6 of Stones, and the Queen of Epiphany, or Elfame. I'm just making stuff up as I go. We've got the 6 of Skies, King of Waters with Alcanost. I think that's what it is. Fly Up and Out of Drama. Gosh, I love this deck. Verdandi, Now is the Time with 7 of Waters and 5 of Skies. Wow. Beautiful. Elf Stroke. So the Tower with the Lovers. Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh gosh, be impeccable. That is so good. One last one and then we're done. Redwood Queen with Expand into Wealth with the 8 of Skies and 3 of Waters. So this has been the Wild Witch Oracle, again by Tess Whitehurst and by Tammy Wampler. And this is a Blue Angel deck that was sent to me by Llewellyn for review on my channel. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I think that the write-ups are really good. I mean, a lot of times I think that it's the art that's really going to get me, and the art does get me in this, but I think the book is phenomenal. What we read out of it is so empowering. And I'm all about empowerment and feminine empowerment. And this deck just, yeah, it just does it. It hits it right on the tip of the head of the nail, or however you want to say it. So this is a brand new release. You can get it over at Llewellyn. I will be putting a link down below where you can pick this deck up. What do you guys think? Is this on your wish list, or is this something that you've already picked up? Let me know down below in the comments. And what was your favorite pairing? So thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you love always.